Hello, lurkers. And hello, all you archaeologists. I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the Proxy, and welcome to the Somnium Files. How'd you pronounce that, John? The Somnium Files. There we go. AI. The Somnium Files. I'm having a Somnium Files adventure, which is how I'm going to say that particular phrase. And of course, we start, as we always do, on a new game. This is a Spike Chunsoft game, I believe. It says it down the bottom there. Right there. By the same writer as Zero Escape. Big fan of Zero Escape. Very silly at times, but I enjoy things that are very silly at times. So let's see how silly this is going to get. Other save data and collected files will not be transferred. I would like to start a new game. Got myself a controller. We're going to play in English. I'm not going to change the language. I'm happy with English. Trust me. This game has autosave. The story is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or used fictionally. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead is purely a coincidence. It's an umbrella. It's the Umbrella Corporation. I do like myself a creepy clown waltz. So I've turned the graphics to full. I don't know if I can take full graphics, but we'll find out, shall we? I just assumed this wasn't going to be especially intensive as a game. There's a person. It's a tied up anime character. I think they're dead. Oh dear. But how did they die and who did it? Been brushing up on my Poirot. Hopefully that should give me some insight to how to solve this mystery. 7 series is in. Here's some people under umbrellas. And the AI symbol. Right. Day 1, Friday. SigAI. Bloom Park. 10:54 p.m. Did I put myself on the other side? I can do that. I like the presentation. Still dead. Oh, they're police officers, okay. No, I thought I might be able to control one of them, but... Ah, this is definitely a Spike game. Investigation. During... Hang on, give me a brief second. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects... The main character is called Date? Date inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. He's called Date or Date. That's a silly name for a person. His position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Oh, it's like first person. You're not going to give me a chance to learn about the person I'm playing as. Move the cursor and I can move my sight. There's an auto button, which I assume I should never press. Into the menu. The menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options and guide. This game will autosave, but you can save manually with save. If you would like to end the game, you can return to the title screen with the top menu on the top right of the screen. Okay. Yes, it's the same. The same as the one I'm using, but whiter. Gonna look around the options. Curious. I like this presentation. Love me a flowchart. You can check the story's progress and branching points with flowchart. This will be filled out as the story advances. There's nothing on it yet, of course. By selecting chapter and investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. I am here. I am here. I'm happy with all of this. I don't want to skip unseen content. Why would I ever want to skip unseen content? File allows you to read information about people you've spoken to on terms you've heard. It's updated as the story advances. There we go. Let's learn about the main character before we begin. It's Kaname Date. Or date, I can't tell. He's 30, male. August the 3rd. He loves himself some classic cars, curry, bonito, pelvises, and Riker. He's a police officer of the Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Metropolitan Police Department. He dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, oh those punk kids, just like them, and ghosts. He collects vintage magazines. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. As a censor. Date uses the sinker. I think he's a sink. Ah, yes, sinker. He uses the sync machine to dive into the minds of suspects of persons of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with a prosthetic eye which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as an eyeball, an AI ball. I see what you've done there. He also lost all his memories past 6 years ago. God, he's become a advanced brain investigation. He's doing well for himself for somebody who's lost all his memories. That completely screwed me over. Iber. Oh, there's the eyeball. I see what you've done. Eyeball. Yes. So it's Iber, not Iber. Female, according to settings. 5. November the 9th. Investigation assistant. Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans, and 101000011110101. Little joke. Binary joke. Love it. He dislikes dirty jokes. Or she dislikes dirty jokes. Going outside in the simulation. Likes to sneak up outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Has the skills of hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, and 3D modeling. Hyber is an autonomous artificial intelligence. She usually takes the shape of an eyeball and resides in Date's left eye socket. She assists Date by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases. Databases, if you prefer, using X-ray and thermographic functions. And of course, got Boss. That's how Boss dresses. Okay, so she's got like her knee up. I can't do it. My knee would have to go. But I was like, I couldn't tell, so I was like, Is that like a really long belly? Is she got a... Oh no, that's a... We're seeing like the underside of her leg. I was really confused. You're underdressed for your work, boss. She's female, 42. December the 21st is her birthday. She's commander of Abyss, the special investigation team of the Metropolitan Police Department. She likes wine, gore to dolls, and anything black. Dislikes happy families. Those goddamn happy families. I hate them. I hate them all. Ex-boyfriends. MPD director. Oh, decluttering and organizing. How did you get to be the boss? She likes going to the clubs in Kicho. She's good at grasping people's weaknesses and applying pressure, making them obey. It's certainly a management style, I guess. Boss is Date's, or date, I still don't know, direct superior and longtime friend. She appears to be an easygoing optimist with a carefree attitude, but she's as cunning as a fox, with a degree in cunning from the Cunning University, and a quick wit. So I went all black out of there. Okay, and we only have to worry about 28 people. Let's actually play the game, shall we? So, there's our boss. Is that a bot there? That's boss there. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you're speaking to. Okay, let's look. Let's observe the person. I call her boss. So, should I do a, I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. There you go. I'm trying to do... Do you like it? I'm attempting to do, you know, like detective stories. The rain is awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year.
Oh, I don't have to voice you. That's good.
It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
So, what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Date here. We go.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Okay, so I was close, but he's a cooler American. You're a boss. I can't quite do that.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date?
That's all the reason for him not to inspect the body. He's too close to the situation. You need somebody who's gonna stay objective.
I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous.
Very robotic neck movement.
I'll give
I
you
can't
the
do it.
details later.
Not being a robot. After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have a new things to talk about. Oh, that's I by here, yes. When talking to people, choose the topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. I see. What can you tell me about
Nadami Shoko.
the victim? Sorry, I forgot to read that.
Her, right?
What can you tell me about the victim?
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
It's a bit weird having both of them talk to me.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
We were just acquaintances. Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
Metal Gear. whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. There's a bench. And a panda ride. The panda ride looks lonely. It's a bench. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Interesting font choice.
The horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. Like skyscrapers in a city. It's a bench. A local cop. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
He's got no eyes. Uncle. Look, cop. I didn't get to look at him. It's an inspector. From Metro. Hope he finds a lead. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
I don't think. What do you mean? Am I not a professional?
It's Kagami, sir.
We've all got to work together, bud. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Okay, but it's my duty to make sure I know your name then, isn't it? Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. Weather's gotten to it pretty bad. It's the main column holding up the roof. Horse. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Can I go in? Oh, hang on. The body's mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
That's okay. It's your job.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iba. Her official designation is Eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built to my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Do you guys not know that AI is pronounced AI and not just I? Because I'm guessing it's I, the Somnium. Whatever, it's fine.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
I heard your voice before. While playing for the story, Iba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom to examine the corpse. Okay, what?
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
I like my ACTH just the way it is. Thanks.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That
The
means...
victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Hello, stranger.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
That seems incredibly unlikely.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Jeez.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Look here.
Correct.
Okay then.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
I'm glad you're around.
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Date. Use me to see through the column.
Okay.
Utilize the X-ray mode.
Okay. It's just L. There's a person in here. The murderer.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up onto the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. Hello, brother. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Probably because of that reason.
Damn it.
I'm investigating a murder.
Whoever's in there, stay back.
I've got a gun, a future gun. The murderer! I mean, she's holding a weapon.
Suki.
That probably means murderer in Japanese. Heyo! Oh, is your comment on the screen? I could probably put the chat box on for this game. And have you judged it wanting? Well, it's by the same dude who wrote Zero Escape. That's what I know about it. Tread softly, for you tread on my cyber dreams. At the moment, it's just been a visual novel. With, you know,
What is this place?
Spike Chun soft, extra cool, you know, buttons.
This is your dream.
So I've got a log, so we can we can go to the menu, and if it want, we can look at the flow chart. There's a flow chart. That was the first scene, but we're in the second. We're sinking in the brain, and look, AI has been made little in brain, because although it's not pronounced AI in this game, it's clearly pronounced I because there's lots of puns. We have case notes if we want them. Okay, we've got two new people. Shoko Nadami. female, 36, January 4th. She's an investment company representative and director. Likes to be envied and praised. She dislikes somebody who hurt her in the past. She likes winery tours. Well, her hobbies are winery tours, Scandinavian furniture collection, and Pilates. Her skills are lying and cheating. Shoko's the ex-wife of Renju Okiura and Mizuki's mother. On a Friday night in November, she was found on a merry-go-round in a defunct amusement park known as Bloom Park. Her left eye socket was hollowed out. Oh dear. There's Mizuki. The female, 12. Mizuki Okiura, July 6th. She's a 6th grader. That's a profession. She likes tonkotsu ramen, stew, unagi, metal pipes, and iris. Well, like the flower or the part of an eye or what? She dislikes raw seafood and how Date holds chopsticks. Her hobbies are breeding Cleone, which is a thing you can breed, and collecting Adorabit merch. You see, I can figure that out from the context. She studies martial arts and enjoys emotionally attacking Date. Who's keeping these files? Okay, Mizuki is Renju Okiura and Shoko Nadame's daughter. Although she's not related to Date, he became her de facto guardian 4 years ago. The two have lived under one roof ever since. Yeah, we shouldn't be on this case. We seem like we're, like... You know, like... we're like the one person in the police station that shouldn't be investigating this. Let's continue our weird dreams. We have an appendix. Abyss. Oh, that gets pronunciation. An advanced brain investigation squad, a special classification division of the Metropolitan Police Department, tasked with conducting criminal investigations by understanding and penetrating the human mind. They are stationed 6 floors underneath MPD headquarters. Few know their existence, even among police. We've got the adrenocorticotropic hormone. Stress stimulates the adrenal cortex and secretes this hormone to heighten senses and increase defense functions. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. If you say so. X-ray mode. Yes, this is how we found our friend. A feature of IBAs similar to fluoroscopy. Earth is constantly inundated with cosmic rays from space. Cosmic rays contain X-rays, and IBA is able to detect these X-rays that have passed through the objects and see them. Because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine. Yep, I'm going to just skip to that next bit. Trunk. Another word for the torso of the human body. Okay. Cortisol. A hormone secreted from the adrenal cortex triggered by stress. Increases heart rate, body temperature, blood pressure, and blood glucose, and activates the body's defense mechanisms. This is another hormone my brain secretes constantly. Puncture wounds. A kind of stab wound. Jurisdiction. An area over which a police department has authority and responsibility. For example, if an incident occurred in Tokorozawa, that would be under the jurisdiction of the Tokorozawa Police Department. Yes, I guess that makes sense. Puncturing instrument. I've watched enough procedurals, but I'm going to read this all anyway. Ice picks and trowels fall under this category. Tips investigation. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't want to read the tips. I don't need the tips just yet. Save your game. There's a tip for you. Why not try saving? Album. Okay. This is your dream.
I'm me.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
Not date.
You are?
A familiar voice. I know that voice actress. Iba? Cyber Iba?
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then.
Why are you dancing? I think that's dancing.
Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego.
Where do I know that voice from?
But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
There's basically like 10 women that do anime games, and it's going to be one of them. I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. See, this happens to Poirot as well. We just aren't privy to Poirot's dreams. But Captain Hastings is a cyber construct in his head, I assure you. Hang on, I think I accidentally missed a line. It must be because I'm sleeping right now, so things that I should know I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling. Dancing
Putting
on the
that aside,
ceiling.
do you recognize this room?
Okay, I'm thinking too hard, isn't it? She's just going to be the main character to Danganronpa 3, isn't it? And probably Persona 5. Not the main character to Persona 5 because that's a dude, but yeah, probably that combination of people.
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan. Activate. Got it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking up the VA.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world.
I didn't give you permission to do that.
My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Oh, I see. Yes, I see one right there.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten?
Yes.
Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Even... It doesn't matter. I'm trying to remember the quote from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
I found another mental lock.
This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component.
Like cake. Sorry.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness.
Yeah, she's Anne Takamaki from Persona 5.
The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
It's in a really weird order.
Remove the mental locks?
She's actually in fucking loads of things. Like,
Correct.
there's I've gone through like, well, everyone's in loads of things nowadays, but
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
and she's the AI in Ghost in the Shell as well.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving.
So she's this is the voice to Kyrie in Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Let's start with the door.
which I did notice, and now I'm suddenly going, oh yeah, of course he was.
Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
so I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true.
I'm sensing comedy. Comedy is happening right now.
All right, let's do this.
Wake Date up. Date's dream world in this strange and surreal dream. Trust the light to wake up Date. In Somnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate. Oh, I get to control you, just not the main character. It's a weird decision to make. We have ourselves a map. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. There's Eyeball. Yes. Let's go towards the door, shall we?
A door locked with a padlock.
Good investigation. When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Ibo instructions. Have her investigate the door. Okay. Do that.
It appears all I have to do is open this door.
Ah, truly, the hardest puzzle.
I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic.
Yay! That's gonna be... It's gonna make this game satisfying to play.
This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that.
Look at what?
The places where the light touches have become colored.
Yes, I suppose so. That's how light works.
Perhaps those parts are now tangible.
Well, it's certainly a theory, okay.
Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
Farewell, brother.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
But look, there's English right there.
I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
no,
you. I
farewell.
have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a...
Yeah, what I understand is it's just a series of murder mysteries. But, you know, with weird dream stuff involved because anime. In Somnium World, you're able to investigate objects that have a floating name. New object has appeared, move Iba over to it and investigate. Okay. We have a switch and a winter iris. Well, somebody likes irises.
There are thorns on the switch.
Pearl thorns.
Of course. Things must be done in order.
Yes, things must be done in order.
Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed.
Yes.
Ouch! The thorns won't come out.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Okay, oh, I deliberately went towards the thing that I thought was wrong. To the winter iris.
A winter iris.
What?
A winter iris.
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
Call them winter irises.
A flower with a woman's name.
No, Women have flowers names, Date. Slow down, smell the flowers.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
Oh, I accidentally. Okay, I'm sure I've heard the voice in one more thing, but never mind.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever.
How can you not smell but you can see?
Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Computer games are strange.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
Your actions have now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. View the controls in the menu. Okay, well, hopefully I can move the switch now.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Of course, because we smelled the flowers.
Now I can activate the switch.
There's a person in my room. My dream room. My dream room. My dream room. There's a
Isn't this
person
rewarding,
in
Dante?
my dream
Another place you can
room.
touch.
Would rather be sleeping.
We've unlocked a mental lock. Turned on the light. You've unlocked turn on the light mental lock. There's another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide. Open the lock as a lead. You can always check the tutorial. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Oh wait, there's some wine and a skeleton and a basket and a standing lamp. We'll do the lamp last because that's a light source. Drink the wine.
A glass of wine.
It's bonsai wine from 1972. Okay, we'll smell the wine.
The nose is fresh yet rich.
You said you couldn't smell.
I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
from? Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
No one said you could judge me.
Stop. Don't remind me.
A glass of wine.
Investigate.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Like blood.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
Drink the wine.
Glass of wine.
Yes, I know.
Leave it to me.
Now from the glass. Take a sip, I said. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. Back in a bit. This has gone cold. Right. I think she may have finished it by now.
I feel kind of good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Skellington.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Talk to the skeleton.
To the skeleton?
It's not going to be the weirdest thing that happens in the dream.
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. My name is Iva. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
The basket.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Where the basket?
Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A basket.
Tackle the basket.
Ow, that hurt my shoulder.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Was that a pun?
Basket.
A basket.
Search the basket.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
How did that not fall out when you put it on your head?
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
Ah, that's the name of this stream. Because it's called the Somnium Files, and I was like, oh, it's like the X-Files.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Standing lamp.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Lift up.
It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
It doesn't make any sense. There's no pollen.
Tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
I mean, yeah, we're sleeping right now.
A lamp.
Turn off light.
But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house.
This song is too
Somebody's
short, or it's too distinctive. One of those two.
Anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
What? Was it?
Shut up. A lamp.
Kick the lamp.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
A skeleton.
Hit the skeleton. Oh, I investigated.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Yes, I see.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
Might turn up the sound. Hang on. The voice.
Allow me to assist you. A skeleton.
Hit the skeleton.
Know this. skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
I have no control. Well, the door's gone. I don't think we unlocked it though. Oh, maybe we shouldn't be punching skeletons.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Okay, boss is sleep talking. A hidden item. Insomnia. Insomnia. There's always one somewhere. Huh. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. What?
What?
What? I've got something. An intern? I don't know. Something. There's a gun on a door. I'm looking for the secret item. Secret item. Gun.
A gun came out of the skull?
Investigate gun.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
That seems like an odd thing to do.
A gun.
Pick up the gun.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
What?
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
No, due process. We're going to do due process.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock.
Put gun in keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
I don't know. It's a dream, right?
Might fit if you work it in a little.
Okay, I get that one.
Try just the tip.
Okay. No, I already got the joke. Okay.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, no, we don't need to do this, Date.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
No, can we just sleep the rest of the night, please?
Good.
Just, like, not have a weird dream? Good night's sleep?
I'll open it.
That'd be lovely. Dead. The killer. He had a face. But we opened up a second mental lock. Awaken! Day 1, date A acquired. Cool, got a couple of achievements. Day 2, Saturday. SigAI. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Is it your birthday? Go to the menu. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items, clearing a Somnium with 1 or more seconds remaining. You can view photos you collected at any time. Collect them all! Okay, Iba's been updated. Yes, I suppose that makes sense that she's got a second photo. Because she's got a waifu form. Okay, fair enough. Appendix. How do I know which ones are new? New tip. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, sure, fine. Album. There we go. Oh, that's me. It's the main character. Alternative clothes. Fair enough. I like that one. And gun. I don't remember the gun being that detailed. It's an revolver. Like a revolver. Oh, sorry. How long have you been there? Oh, you've just arrived. I shall hydrate. Hello, Honey Shark. I'm playing a new game, a computer game. Hang on, I should have had that one out. Yeah. We've not long started. It is a let's have a look around this office. It's a kind of visual novel murder mystery game, but it's like cyber murder mysteries. So I can actually just recap the entire thing. We have a log. No, let's go into the menu. And we'll go into the flowchart. So, yes, so we've just started. So, in the first scene, it's revealed we're police officer, but we're like a super brain police officer with a cyber eye that has an AI and it can do things like zoom in. So we find a dead body. Hang on, we can actually just look at the files instead. Found a dead body. Was it you? Yes, it was you. We found this person's dead body at a merry-go-round, and she's been stabbed, and her eyeball was taken out, and stuffed inside of the merry-go-round was her daughter. But we know her daughter for reasons, for anime reasons. We know them both. So that was scene 1, and scene 2 was exploring the main character's dreams. Which sort of just established that dreams exist and we can dive into them, and there's a weird dream logic to unlocking stuff. But we haven't really established anything other than that. That's it, that's the entire game so far. So we're dream police officers. We're anime dream police officers.